the live stream is on there. If you feel like you need to send it out to your friends in Guam, but we'll be live feeding. We'll be live streaming around. No, just. I'm joking. So silly. Mom.
Hang on, let me turn it up.
Oh, we have this.
No. Well, can you send me that 2-second clip? Just text it to me?
Yes.
Sean texted me one, but didn't I play the audio from it? Oh yeah, when it came to Sean, where is it? See, it says that it's unable to play. Can't play audio. If it's a pain in the ass, I don't want to get in the way of
it. Doesn't copy paste like that.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'll send it to you in a second.
Yeah, do your thing.
It's probably a split. Trying to figure out how they work. I know they can be turned. Is there a drop or like a chord or anything? Trying to see if there's a chord up there. And it's one of the light switches. I'm just trying to think. It's also during the day, so like nobody's so we were playing with I've already burned my time, so I'm probably going to get it. Sean does like this, right? I'm going to have Sean come back. I know he's done it before. I'm not as concerned about it because I thought it just like... I know it is wicked hot here, so yeah. I'm not like it. Like, I've been there Sun's game. Like, this season, I have not seen you once. Don't even tell me that it's 4 bars and I can go there. I like HBs. I like HBs. Sean, is there a switch for the fans? Is there a switch for the fans? Do you know how to turn the fans on?
Yeah. But we have lights.
No way.
No, they can't get those.
Just whatever, however, medium.
Okay, medium with fries.
With fries, yeah.
The Tickle Your Bow Weekly Comedy Festival. Make some noise! And now keep it going for your host, the one, the only, Sean McCarthy!
The greatest introduction ever, Mr. Eric Sobczak. Thank you. I'll bow for you all throughout Phoenix for like 30 years, and she always tells me to bow to show respect. My mother worked at the Highlighter, Bourbon Street, and she was the last stripper on stage at Alaskan Bush Company. So, not sure my mom was not a stripper. She was a hooker. She had a heart of gold. Things we never had food because she was just a horse. She fucking we started off with a mom joke and called her a whore. We're killing it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tickle Your Bone, the world's greatest and only weekly comedy festival. We're killing it. We're killing it. We're killing it in submission fees. The green room's working over there. We got new cryptocurrency. We're paying the comics now. We have our own cryptocurrency. It's like Bitcoin, but it's called Do a Bitcoin. Love that joke. We're working on getting a light rail stop right up front, and we have free fentanyl test strips. If you want to test your cocaine or heroin, just no fentanyl. We're giving out those for free. Dan Johnson just walked in. Let's go for that hot shit. We also have winners and losers at the festival. So each week we have different winners. They win for different things. And then the comic that the audience deems the worst, we murder out by the dumpster. We sacrifice them for all the comics that pass. So for Norm Macdonald tonight, we're going to kill one comic. So that's how it works. You guys keep score. Don't say good comic goes, we have to kill a bad comic. It's just the way it works. Maybe Grady's in the house tonight. That shit right here. He's a comedian. Let's say for him, he's not on the show tonight, but if someone cancels, he's ready. If I have a heart attack, he's in. All right, there you go. And we have some big sponsors after the show. Okay, let's go. I don't know if you heard of Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vapes. You can get these in Sunny Slope on Hector 19th Ave. It's menthol meth mixed with pine sulfur terps and CBDs. This shit slaps. This is my mom. She's just right up on stage. Big glad to see you. So that's our lovely sponsor. If anybody wants to hit and you don't have herpes, you can pull one. All right. We also, Living Spaces, our big sponsor. I have to say that 49 times. Paul, back me up. Keep going. You got it? Here we go. Paul.
Ready?
I did like 49 times for these shows. This is the world's only weekly comedy festival. I usually Comedy Festival. And I leveled them too. That's a conspiracy joke. Boom. I got jokes. Two Jews walked in the bar and bought it. Let this lady in. Everyone's staring right now. Make her uncomfortable. We are the two bestest comedy. We're CBD and KFC friendly, and we are creating states for your secure. Tickle. It was handed to me nicely. Was February, and then Cat was April, and back like, I have killer jokes. The fucking guys on stage like, I'm number 10. Big check. 2022 version of Taxi Driver. Get the fucking out. app. You gotta get the app. You can't get the app, I can't pick it up. The app. Yeah, the Android phone, get the fucking app. That's called sugar for me bitching. Oh, another thing, I can't believe abortion's illegal right now. I don't even have an opinion on this. I shouldn't say anything. I don't want to upset the crowd. I don't want to upset people. Don't talk about things. Just people get upset. This is what the fucking point is, ass fucks. And I'll call you all ass fucks. I don't care. I don't care what you're into. I don't care what you believe. But this is what I think. If there's a fucking something that concerns specifically fucking women, I'm not gonna fucking have an opinion until they tell me what to think. I don't have a fucking vagina, so I can't tell them what to do with theirs. I can only beg to say, can I please lick it? A lot. And put things in it. And make you feel good. That's what I want to do. I don't want to tell anybody what to fucking do with their life. Unless you're being an asshole, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're hurting a puppy or a child. But besides that, just as long as you're loving each other lovingly, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to tell any woman what to do. And if I do have an opinion of a woman, I always go to my Thomas from Yukon. She didn't have an opinion either. She said her penis was getting in the way of her thoughts. I will tell you this: I don't care who you are, what you are, whatever you are is what you are, and embrace it and love it, and I support you. I don't care if you want to swim, race, run. Tomorrow is the anniversary of Bob Crane getting murdered in 1978 in Scottsdale, Arizona. Whoa! I know. I just had to look at this crazy. It was at the Winfield Apartments, which, hey, shh, quiet down. I'm talking about Bob Crane who got beat to death. We're talking about a dead man. It's not about you, hot shits. And I respect your vaginas, but we're talking about Bob Crane. Battered in head because he got too much pussy. That was his problem. Oh, all right, here we go. It was on East Chaparral in Scottsdale, and this made me laugh because they go, it was at the Winfield Apartments, which is now the new Winfield Condominiums. Same fucking place, they just painted and changed the name. All right, thank you very much. My name's Sean. We got a bunch of comics here to bring on here. I think everybody's all set and adjusted. We're all set and adjusted. That's my job. I'm just charming. I tell a bunch of jokes. I riff. I do a bunch of things. And then I bring on some amazingly talented people. So everybody on the show tonight is there's 4 residents that we've had that are our resident comics. We have 2 future residents and a current resident. So we're gonna bring up this first cat right here. He's charming and lovely and young, and I remember when I was young, his name was beautiful. He's got a wonderful wife, which is fucking super nice. Like as a comic, he doesn't have a coke problem, he didn't have a DUI, he's a nice guy as a wife. I don't know how he's funny. But somehow he is. It's amazing. You thought you had to be fucked up, you don't. You can be wonderful like this kid. Alright. He probably has things wrong with him, but we're not gonna talk about that. Everybody's got something wrong with him. Together for Mr. Max Cano. Come on, Max.
What's up, you guys? How are we doing tonight? That's good. That's good. I'm doing good too. Me and my wife, we just moved in. My beautiful wife. Thank you for coming again. You're amazing. But me and my wife, we just moved in. Clap for that. It's okay. Me and my wife, we just moved into a new place. And but I'm still making a few adjustments here. Like I'm adjusting to new neighbors. Like one neighbor I have, it's a married couple, and they didn't make the best first impression. Like what I was doing some yard work, and I saw them pulling in, and I gave them one of these. Yuck, dude, yuck. Dude. The whole time I was waiting, I was talking to myself through my teeth. Oh, stop leaving, stop leaving. Oh, you piece of shit, you piece of shit. But no, they pulled in, and they both popped out of the car like some meerkats, and just stared at me. And I said, hi, how are you? Me and my wife just moved in. My name's Max, her name's Jasmine. And she just looked at me and said, how exotic. All right, that's done. I didn't know what to do here because usually my wife, she's wired than the foam on a caramel macchiato. She's usually my buffer here. So that's when I realized she was gone, and I was like, oh no, I'm in a racist situation. But what confused me is that, like, I was like, Max and Jasmine are exotic names, bro? It's like, no. I had a classmate. His name was Mashoot, all right? And you guys could never guess his last name because he didn't have a fucking last name, all right? Now that's exotic, bro. That's exotic. But I kind of I give him some leeway because I've never looked more Mexican in my life than on that day, right? I couldn't blame them. But after that weird meeting we had, I thought to myself, Max, let's give him another shot. I can go over, people put their foot in their mouth all the time, you know? Or the racist, I can have a Pop-Tart. So guess what I did? I got that toaster and I had a Pop-Tart. And I have some racists living next to me. And on the other side is some neighbors. There's another married couple, about 130 years old. But I like these guys because they're fun, right? They're happy, they're hardworking. But I'm trying to avoid them as much as possible. Because, dude, I know how this goes. Like, it starts off with me watering their plants while they're gone, right? Picking up their mail, and it ends with me. It ends up with me trimming their trees, cleaning their gutters, and being one of their pissed off pallbearers, dude. I can't. I don't have time for this. I honestly don't have time for this. So, but let's see. This guy, his name is Bob, and every time I see good old Bob out there, and I see him struggling with that hedge trimmer, you know what I do? I slowly back up inside, I close the doors, and I shut the blinds, dude. I shut the blinds. Because I can't do this. They're too old. I can't see this destruction. They're too, it's better, look, I'm not a bad person, I'm just avoiding being a good one. You get what I'm saying? But and I tell you, if I ever heard, like, on the outside, like, oh, my back, someone help! You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour myself a bowl of Cookie Crisps. Okay, and then I'm going to play some corn as loud, as many decibels as I can. Just keep moving on. Oh, baby, help me! I might die out here. Wait, I'm coming undone. All right. Sorry, Bob. But fuck you, Bob, dude. No, fuck you. I told him to take it easy, dude. He never takes it easy. So what's next? What's next? Thank you. So I've been working on my night guard body lately. Yeah, it's hot as fuck in there. Yeah, I'm dying out here. Okay, so I've been working on my night guard body, and how it works is legs of an Olympian. The rest is pre-diabetic. But the thing is, like, I knew there was a problem when your stomach starts to sound like a haunted house. Like, there's leaky pipes and phantom footsteps and shit. But I kind of blame my mom for this because, like, when I was little, I used to run around and talk a lot as a kid. And she would say, sit down and eat. Just sit down and eat, cabrón. Now that's all I do. That's all I do. But the thing is, I can't even eat at my parents' house anymore because there's water in every goddamn thing. All right? It's in the beans. It's in the rice. It's in the Kool-Aid. It's in the couch. It's everything, bro. I've had hypertension since I was 13, son. 13? That's right. You know how you go play around, like, with those blood pressure machines, Walgreens? I was not playing around, guys. I was there.
And let's hear for his wife. She really is so sweet. I do love love. I love anybody that's love and has love. I just find that wonderful. It's the most amazing thing in the world, like these two right here. John Henry's got a lot of love in his heart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show going. We're bringing the next guy coming to stage is a future resident comic. He is our resident comic in August. That's right, August. I've known him forever, and he's part of the in-crowd, part of the cool kids here at Tickle. Please put your hands together for Fighting Faces, Durrell Johnson.
How are we doing? So yeah, good. Thank you. That's a lot of cheering. I know Sean talked shit about Apache Junction earlier. I was originally from there, which kind of hurt my heart. But I moved out because just because I made enough poor choices to land in that junkyard of a city, I had to stay. Fuck out, moved into Midtown. So I know like the big thing on the news is the abortion thing and the coach forcing people to pray and whatever. So news like kind of sucks right now. So I'm at work in the morning, and we just put on Channel 10 local news for the little lobby. And the guy today, he's like, man, it's all bad. Like, they're just trying to scare you. I don't want to watch the news. And I told him, like, of course the media is trying to scare you. They need viewers. So, like, you know, if Corey McCloskey comes on looking all stupid and gawky and tells me a story about, you know, some single widowed mother of 3 won a free Toyota Tercel so she can take her dumb kids to school, and you don't care about that story. But if you turn it on in the morning and Ron Hoon is like, Mexican babies are jumping the fence to come and force your daughters to have an abortion, you are tuning in next. We had a scary story for a few weeks. It looks like it's winding down. The baby formula shortage, we're finally shipping it in. So ladies, you don't have to breastfeed unless if you want. I'm always hungry, you know what I mean? I like sucking on titties. I ain't lying. That's like fun. Like fucking is more fun, but titties are very close second. So like during this, you got a lot of dudes who don't know shit, and they're like, "Oh, why don't they just breastfeed? What happened back in the day? Why didn't they?" Well, babies died for one, so we kind of need formula. And you're against babies dying, apparently. Trying so hard to not rip into the government for what they're doing right. Well, the Supreme, whatever. We'll move on. So it's really a thing of like, I just love to control women. Like when you're young, you can't wear jeans and play in the mud with Johnny. You gotta wear a dress and play with Barbies. Otherwise, you're a dyke, and we can't have that. And that's kind of what they're doing now. Even when it does come to the breastfeeding, like now it's a whole thing. And well, you can't do that. You should be doing that at home. I went to Rio last week, and at the Rio Tahoe International Airport, they have breastfeeding pods. It's a big plastic ball that you sit and don't clap because it's dumb. They should just do it anyway. Babies get hungry, and you know they eat. They eat titty milk, and I'm all for it. So like back in the day, I worked at a restaurant, and I'm just walking through a section, and the guy grabs me. He's like, "Ugh, can you make her stop doing that?" And I look, it's a woman breastfeeding, and she's got the blanket over. Whatever, you don't even need to do that. Like tits out, you know, whatever. I don't give a shit. And he gets all upset about her breastfeeding. I'm like, dude, this is a restaurant. We're all here to eat. Like none of us want to see your fat ass slop down spaghetti, Jeffrey. But here we are, fucking dealing with it. It's good, all right. So now that I am out of Apache Junction and into Midtown, I am officially dateable. Yeah. It's kind of going. I'm trying the internet thing because off of a stage, I don't really like to talk to people. I stand in the crowd and I mean mug and I'm like, get this person away from me. There it is. I heard that. Sorry to get that down. Don't worry, don't worry. So I am dateable again, and I'm trying online, and I got one of these things, and I matched with this girl. I swiped whatever, and she swiped the same. And now we have like the awkward first conversation, And it's, "Ooh, what do you like to do for fun?" I already know because she said it in the thing. And then I see the pictures, so I kind of start to think, like, her last picture is a motorcycle helmet, and it's got goofy shit on it, which means she's into sport bikes. And I ride a sport bike. So now when I hit her up, I'm going to be like, "Hey, I saw that helmet. What do you ride?" I ride Suzuki's. I ride a Gixxer 600. So naturally, I hope she says, "Faces! I ride faces!" Why would they call you Saddle Face Johnson? I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, they do!" Like, they could, they should. A lot of you broads are too uptight for that. I don't know why. But I got a friend, I hang out with mostly women, and once she sees that, she's like, "Oh, he's so hot, I ride his face." I'm like, "Really, would you?" Because every time I try to get something like that on, like, "Hey, saddle up," like, "Ride on," like, "Treat me like a rodeo, you get to stay on longer than 8 seconds, blah, 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 blah. They don't ride my face, they just throw my ass out of the bowling alley. Ridiculous.
Riding faces.
Riding faces. So, I'm running out of time. I can't tell you what I changed my dating profile to, but let me just tell you, it was really good. You'd have loved it. If you loved me, you'd have loved it. The main thing is, I want to take this girl out that I met. Her name's Ellie. She's tiny, white, and pale, which is like 3 for 3 home run for me. I like tiny, white, and pale. Easy to throw, easy to fight. If I have to, we're in something like, no, I'll push her, she falls, everybody freaks out, and I'm out the back door right here. I don't want to get killed by the dumpster. She's from this weird town that has like a Q and 2 A's and a line over, and it looks like it's Eastern European, maybe Russian. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool, because I do want a woman that is smart enough, like, to carry on a conversation, but like I don't want to listen to some Eastern European rap talk with that accent that, "Oh, what New York can do tonight?" Like, I don't need any Russian shit. Like, we're not. I could write face, or you would say your face Johnson like heroes. And I'm not getting a bitch to write on face. I am Dan Johnson, you guys are great.
Dan Johnson, writing faces. Dan Johnson, we love you so much, you motorcycle motherfucker. All right. Frankie, it's hot in here and it's filled with love and energy, and we don't need to ruin that by me doing 10 minutes of bullshit talking. But the other day when I was smoking this next hot shit, I hope he does something I'm expecting, because with everything going on in this world, it's all fucked up. It'd be brilliant if he got deep. This guy is fucking hysterical and on a bad tear. He's better than he's ever been. I used to think he didn't smoke and had kids. It's always the opposite. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Gangemi April. Thank you, Sean. Everyone keep it going for your last 2 comics. We good? Yeah, there we go. The last 2 comics had to do jokes. You guys all ready for the 4th? Everybody feel patriotic? Yeah, you got your American flag shit ready now? Let's go! Yeah. This country is fucking. We got balls, bro. You're gonna expand gun rights right after a school shooting, and then overturn Roe versus Wade during a formula shortage? Like, that's balls, bro. These motherfuckers are bold. It's like these motherfuckers want another insurrection. They're like, what are you gonna do, pussy? Yeah, this abortion stuff's tough for me, because my mom actually
face.
So yeah, she didn't do it, but that meant we had a tough time when I was young. Growing up was rough. We lived in like really rough places. You know you're living in a rough place when you have to eat cereal with forks? Because all the spoons are burnt. I'm just kidding. We couldn't afford heroin. That's expensive. People always ask, like, what's it like growing up with one parent versus having two parents? So it's the same exact thing, except for instead of having two parents that love and support you, you have one that lies on the apartment floor and cries how she won't get rent. It's the same deal. Growing up, you see a lot of questions like, what about your biological dad? Is your biological dad cool? Was he like a cool guy? And I'd be like, I don't know. I'm guessing not. I'm guessing if he was a cool guy, I wouldn't call him my biological dad. I would just call him dad. Being poor was tough though. We were like real poor. You know it's bad for poor people when you have to argue about shit you don't have? Like you can't brag on the shit you do have. So you're like, oh, you had a couch? Oh, Mr. Fancy, when you get your place to sit. You literally have to like game how little you have. It sucks. But luckily I'm not poor anymore. Like I'm not rich. But I'm not fucking poor like that. That shit sucks. Luckily, I got married to a beautiful woman who makes money. So, yeah. So, speaking of my wife, I recently got a blowjob on Father's Day. Yeah, but I don't have any kids. So it felt bad. I didn't like, it felt like stolen valor, you know what I mean? Like the whole time I was just like, today's not about me. So is that Ukraine thing still going on? John mentioned that. It's still happening?
Yeah.
God, that lost a lot of steam on TikTok, right? You don't see much of that anymore at all. I can't keep up with that. Like, I gotta worry about too much mental. I gotta worry about, like, some Trump supporter bombing a state federal building because he's buying his two Greta Thunbergs in a trench coat or some shit. I'm trying not to get shot at the Wendy's by some kid who didn't get enough hugs. You know what I mean? Like, I got my own shit to worry about. I solved one of the mysteries about the whole Ukraine thing, though. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but the Russian soldiers have been painting Z's on all their vehicles, like all the tanks and everything, they have Z's on them. And they were like, we know this is to signify these are Russian vehicles, but we didn't know what the Z's meant. But I think what it is these Russian battalions can pull into a town, and they're like, hey, as you can see by our vehicles, we are the Z's. We represent as Z's. Are you guys Z's? And then the Ukrainian people are like,